going on, Chill Army? DeAndre Hawk 7 here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon anime episode reviews. Today we're going to be going over Pokemon Journeys episode 29, Electrifying Jealousy, Yamper's Feelings. Now, I know I am hella late with this upload. I don't know why I've been so late with these uploads. I guess it's because lately I just don't really feel motivated, because sometimes I just don't feel motivated to make the video. But, you know, I can't just leave you guys hanging, because, you know, whether it's a filler episode or not, I gotta review the episode. So it's also like 3:30 in the morning right now, so I should be asleep, but you know, sleep doesn't exist where, apparently according to me, sleep doesn't exist. So after I'm done recording this, I'm gonna upload this as soon as possible, so you guys are probably gonna get this at around probably 6 o'clock in the morning. So I apologize for that if I woke you guys up, but anyways, let's start the review. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, we are at 874 subscribers at the beginning of this episode. So if you guys want, I would really appreciate it if you guys could, you know, smack the like button and also subscribe, because I know, like, sometimes I notice that some of you guys probably, you know, watch like 5 of my videos, but you guys are still not subscribed. Like, come on. If I have you hooked for at least 3 or 5 episodes, I think that warrants me a subscribe. Don't you guys think? And also, I do have a Patreon if you guys want to, you know, support the channel, but you know, I don't think you guys want to hear me begging for money, so I'm just gonna do the review. Today's episode was an extended time coming, because it was the second focus episode focused squarely on Chloe, the seeming tritagonist of this series that, however, has been fairly sidelined throughout Pokemon Journeys to date, with the promise of this being completely focused on her after having to share on-screen time with Gengar's setup. This always made Chloe's presence a touch of a cipher as well. Usually, she'd cover the niche of the Pokegirl of the generation. She seems instead to be defined by having no sense of adventure and living an aggressively normal life, rather separated from Ash and Go's adventures around the world. Chloe's current handling rings a bell in my memory in many ways, of how Serena from XY also had a reasonably slow burn development, and it took ages for her early episodes to pay off. This episode only strengthened that impression, and therefore the concept that the writers may have something specific in mind for Chloe's development down the road. Before moving on to the majority of the episode, though, I appreciated the little bit completely focused on Ash and Go for a spread of reasons. For starters, I appreciated the continued training of Riolu, as he's the character that arguably needs it the foremost of Ash's current team, whether the remainder of Ash's Pokemon could use some on-screen training. And I am undecided how good a plan it had been to have Pikachu get entangled in training. While it's nice to determine it is not just Riolu that's getting trained, next episode goes to revolve around Pikachu feeling sidelined thanks to Ash's insistence on training with only the Emanation Pokemon, meaning this scene might not give the subsequent one many favors, whether we'll have to see then. Back on the most plot of the episode, however, what made it fairly interesting was how much like her segments of Gengar's debut episode, Chloe's life feels almost like a part of a very different series than Ash and Go's adventures with a reasonably quiet and concrete life, with rarely a Pokemon in sight for the most part. with even the episode's premise being easy to translate into a pigeon getting lost and a family desperate to take care of it while the house pet gets annoyed for not being the center of attention anymore, all the way down to Professor Cerise putting an internet post on social media about finding a lost Pokemon. In a way, I feel this helps make the quiet slice of life vibe this episode wanted to travel for more distinct, as it's totally unlike the everyday style one would come to expect from the Pokemon anime, while still fairly involving Pokemon by reminding us that beyond all the magical powers and fantastic competitions, they're abundantly the equivalents of real animals in universe. Peta was fairly fun, having a really pigeon-like behavior that enhances the episode's premise nicely with some cute and fun interactions between it and Yamper throughout, and that I also appreciated how the concept of it having a trainer was cited fairly early to create the main focus less on Chloe bonding with it, only to then do and more for how to explore Chloe's relationship with Pokemon. And Yamper particularly by framing it through the lens of a young child's jealousy to the new arrival of the family, alongside some nice moments spent alongside her family. I really liked how we got a transparent explanation for a way a Kanto-based professor owns a Yamper as a house pet, and the way it gave Ren and Krissa just a touch more depth by telling of how Ren remembers the younger Chloe to be and revealing that Krissa has a younger sister. But I also really like to see how the start of Chloe's and Yamper's friendship was much rockier than it gave the look of initially, and only got strengthened after Yamper defended her from some Venonat. In an occasion that Chloe only half remembered. I don't think it'll be a serious issue going forward, as I don't expect battles to heavily consider Chloe's eventual development, but it'd be nice to determine her struggle a small amount more with something she's unaccustomed as the way to get her more involved. That said, go hell for leather realizing too late that he could have caught Firo, and missing his chance to try to do so was pretty fun because it once more lessens the thought that he's too lucky in his objective to catch every Pokemon by giving him his fair proportion of blunders and failed attempts. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be it for today's Pokemon anime review. If you guys enjoyed this review, make sure you guys smack that like button, and also comment down below, did you guys like this episode? Did you guys didn't like this episode? I would really like to know in the comments down below. And also subscribe to DeAndreHawk7 if you want more Pokemon anime reviews. I do a Pokemon anime review almost every single Monday. Every single Wednesdays I do a sort of Wednesday reactions. Every single Saturdays I'll upload either a web series, an episode of one of my web series like Pokemon Golden Silver Adventures, Too Cool for School, or Pokemon Biology. Sometimes I'll upload a gaming video. Sometimes, heck, I'll even upload sometimes I'll, upload a random Pokemon video. Who knows? It's random every single Saturdays. And also I would consider clicking the bell icon as well, so you guys can be notified whenever I upload. And also, please, I would consider signing up for my Patreon if you guys would want to support the channel even more. And follow my follow my Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Links to those in the description down below. And also consider joining my Discord server if you guys want to battle and trade with the rest of Chill Army. And I will see you guys next time. I love you all. Have a great day. Only good, Chill Army.